Could the founder of Apple and outstanding man of our time, Steve Jobs, have created both a huge computer empire and a social network at the request of the secret services long before the well-known online communications appeared? As for the former, there has always been much talk and speculation about their financial contributions to various areas of science. For example, in 1957, after the Soviet Union had launched the first artificial Earth satellite, the U.S. Department of Defense decided that in the event of war, America should have a reliable system of communication. That is, a kind of network. The development of the network was entrusted to several universities in the United States. Since then, the ARPANET, or as it is called now, the Internet, has been rapidly growing and developing. But the promotion of computer geniuses has always been suspiciously associated with secret services. For decades, the U.S. government would deliberately pump the money into Silicon Valley, which was meant not only for military research, but also, in particular, for some civil projects. Now, let us talk about projects. Do you have any idea of how leaders of different countries communicate with each other? Do you think they exchange text messages or use the fax machine? Let us consider some facts. The president of Russia, Dmitry Medvedev, got an iPhone 4 from Steve Jobs as a present, and Barack Obama received an iPad 2 in the same way. The State Duma parties will purchase Apple tablet computers for their daily work. Doesn't it all mean that the Apple product was intended for secret communications from the very beginning? The mystery of this technology was, for the first time, solved by a Harvard University student, Mark Zuckerberg. According to the film, he hacked into the database of their university and introduced, or rather copied, the idea of social networks unknown to ordinary students. Sometime later, the world learned about Facebook. A programmer, Pavel Durov, now CEO of the biggest Russian social network, picked up the idea in a few years. Today, these easily available projects have rapidly conquered the world. So, what do we have now? It may seem that the company that had created this amazing technology did not manage to bring it to the public, giving the winner's laurels to Facebook and Vkontakte. On the contrary, every day, millions of iPhones and iPads are being sold in all parts of the world, with their owners immediately registering their Apple IDs. It means hundreds of millions of emails, passwords, names, dates of birth, numerous contacts, messages, photos, videos, and music. All this information is stored in the world's largest repository called iCloud. Maybe it is the second phase of the development of the Secret Services project, and if so, whom could they have entrusted it to? Over the past decade, Russia has been firmly holding the record in the World Programming Championships. Let's have a closer look at the social network of Apple fans, SNAF, started in this country a few years ago. By unwritten rule, the first page of its website is given to the authors of the project. Here, ID 1 belongs to Steve Jobs, and ID 2 is that of Vladimir Morozov, in his recent past the winner of the All-Russian Olympiad in Programming, and a student at the Military Academy, Military Intelligence Faculty. You can see his pictures as he was in California at the headquarters of Apple. ID 3 is given to a mysterious person, nicknamed Sergio Davis. In some photos, we can see him with the legendary Steve Wozniak, a co-founder of Apple. The project developers got their IDs from 4 to 11. The following 1,000 ID addresses are hidden. We have no idea to whom they belong. Maybe to those high-ranking officials who had received some Apple products before the official sales started. By the way, rumors have it that when SNAF was first launched and was testing the function, Steve Jobs sent a text message to a random user, and the recipient has not been found so far. Now, the ghostly message is haunting the social network. They say it has got the number and password of Jobs' credit card. So now, any registered user can get this message.